Just watch this here. RS3. Isn't that amazing? Now look at this car, 2022 model year, Audi RS3 in the Daytona grey. It's back, the 2.5 engine, the 5-cylinder turbo, 400 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. Super hot hatch, forget that. This is a mega hot hatch. It is unbelievable. The car is wonderful in every single way. I took this car out. I had to. I've never driven one. It was the first one that we had in the Sportback, and we thought, you know what? I'm going to take it out because the previous model RS3 is an absolute beautiful machine. And I thought, how can you make something better? And they have. It is brilliant. Everything about this car, the way it handles, the way it sounds, the way it drives, is second to none. Absolutely second to none. 2,900 miles, 2021 71 registration, under manufacturer's warranty, in the Daytona grey, this fabulous car with a massive specification. So this has got all sorts on it, and I'll go through as much as I can, but let me just show you some of the features. From the front, you've got the new styling. You've got the new headlights with the LED headlights there, but this one's got LED matrix headlights, which is quite a big extra, and it's not available on all the cars. You've got the high gloss black front end with the honeycomb. Again, more angular and aggressive front looking car. It's what you want in an RS product. But then you've got loads of air vents, again, in high gloss black. The bumper is more widened and more aggressive and more slick at the same time. You've got, like the RS6 does, the little front on there, which doesn't really do anything, but it looks good. You've got the grooves in the bonnet, which then takes me onto the side view of this car. You've got the widened arches front and rear, more so than the normal A3 and the S3. But then followed by the 19-inch high gloss black wheels on it. The car sits 10 millimeters lower than the S3 would. So again, it's got an aggressive stance, but that also helps on the handling as well. And it looks phenomenal from every single angle. Have a look at this section. So if you just go back there, Tom, you'll see this. And unlike a lot of cars where they've got sort of fake air vents, that side, this front wing where it comes out, this is a new addition to the Audi products range, and it looks mega. But it does something. It lets the wind blast through it. You've then got this flared out side skirt as well with a black section built in. High gloss black window surrounds, black mirror caps, sun protection glass. For me, it's what this car does. You can't get one, not today. You have to go and order one and wait months and months. The whole buzz factor of buying a new car just goes straight out the window. So with this one, it's physical, it's here. You've got the brand new interior, all ceramic finished up, flat bottom steering wheel, full digital dash, that new gear shifter, which I absolutely adore. I think it's awesome. It's got a great sporty feel to it. All the RS logo, illuminated entry kick plate, the welcome light. There's Alcantara everywhere, including the door card, ambient lighting on here, and also the main dash. But let me show you a few things. You've got the quilted sort of super sport seats there with the half leather and half Alcantara, with the RS logo in the seat, and that looks good. Well, I'll tell you what I do like, and I noticed it straight away, only because I had a Lamborghini recently. They've changed all the heating vents here, if you look at this, and up here, and on the corner. I noticed a very similar vibe with like the Lamborghini Urus, for example, and I'm not saying this has anything to do with that, but I think it's brilliant. It just looks, see the angles and the lines, and that continues all the way around the car, the exterior and interior, including the door handles. See the way they're all designed as well. This is angled. This centre screen, the media screen, is twisted. You can just about see from there, hopefully. It's twisted ever so slightly, so it is more driver orientated. And being a high performance car, things like the stop start button has a nice red ring around it. Heated seats, dual zone climate control. The ambient lighting comes to light. How nice is this car? It is incredible. Massive extra. I mean huge, probably one of the biggest. This car has the RS adaptive suspension, which is huge, by the way, because they have RS suspension as standard, but the adaptive suspension makes a massive difference. Give that different ride control on it. It does for handling. It's a new thing. It's just, if you're going to buy a car, make sure it's got it. If you don't know much about it, do a bit of Googling, go on YouTube, and you'll see the difference it makes. In the back, same again, Alcantara, leather, Isofix attachments, obviously 3-point seat belts. The car's doing no miles, so it's like brand new, literally inside and out. Fully fitted matte front and rear. Again, the ambient lighting carrying on. Round the back, you have the new style lighting system, like all the Audis have now. That individual LED lighting system with a whole three-dimensional view to it. Reversing camera is another extra. And on this one, you've got, I'll quickly show you, I press on that, the automatic tailgate. The boot space is very big. It's a hot hatch. It's big enough, it's practical. Seats go down as well. Obviously the biggest difference being the 2.5 5-cylinder engine, the size of the engine, the batteries had to go in the back now, so as you can see it's here. So you do lose a little bit in the boot, but I still think that's more than enough for your shopping, for your pushchairs, for kids and everything else you're going to use the car for. From the back, you've got the sweeping dynamic indicators. If I lock the car even, I can't because, stay there, I'll do it so you can see it. I'll just turn the ignition off. You'll see when I lock the car, it's got the new lighting system, the dancing lights, welcome lights, and call it what you want. That nicely shuts off. Nice little touch. When you unlock it again, it comes back to life, where it just tallies up nicely. From the rear, you've got that honeycomb effect again on the rear bumper. F1 style rear diffuser, and you have the oval tailpipes, again finished in black. Rear spoiler, the car sits ever so well. It's a little bit wide on the front and a little bit wide on the back because of the arches. Again, straight away you know this is not a normal Audi A3 or a S3, it is the RS3. Electric windows and mirrors with electric folding mirrors, and the mirrors are also heated. Another thing on this car is you have got the adaptive cruise control, which is a massive extra. Other things like rear USB port, phone box line, and then I'm going to let you listen to this one before I tell you what it is. This one has also got the RS Sport exhaust. They sound great to start off with. When you're going through the gears, it's banging and popping and making all the right sounds at the right time. But the RS Sport exhaust just lets you do a bit more. With the RS adaptive suspension, you've also got drive select, so you do get configuration on different modes, and you can literally set it up to your driving pattern and what you're going to do with the car on that visit. Drive select button is just down there. When you press it, I won't set it up just yet. Continue as a guest. Okay, let's turn you off. This is so easy to use, the navigation, everything. It's just touch it like an iPad or an iPhone or an Android. It's so simple. I like this little screen now, which is a digital climate control. That's slightly changed. Front and rear heated windscreen. Going with the drive select. Dynamic auto comfort and efficiency. Let's say we go on, you can just hear the valves open up there. And then, obviously soft limiter, we all know that. But that natural, it's got a good sound, and I've took it out. When you're going for the gears, trust me, it puts a smile on your face. It's nice and dry today. I did give it a little bit because I wanted to try it without being dangerous or crazy, and I was amazed. I knew what to expect, but I was taken back for, wow, this is so solid. It was that good. Going back to this, I love this feature because that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this screen. The buttons are lovely. The paddle shift is slightly bigger than your conventional A3. Obviously automatic headlights, automatic window wipers. Your adaptive cruise control switch is just down here. Your adjustable steering column, which is in and out and up and down. And with the Audi virtual cockpit, which is all digital here as well. So you can have the navigation there, you can have the speedo, the rev counter, power, torque. 500 Newton meters of torque this car produces. That is insane. This is not a heavy car and it's not a big car. And that's why them numbers, 3.8 cents, not a 60, 400 brake horsepower. I love it. I absolutely love it. Like anything, when a new car comes out, you're in two minds. Is it going to be better than the old one? Does it look better than the old one? And like anything, everyone's umming and ahhing. The answer is yes, absolutely. Beat the queue. Forget waiting about for one. If you want it, give me a call. My name's Joe. My name and number's on the bottom of the screen. Drop me a text, WhatsApp, or call me. I'll be more than happy to help you. I'll take your car in part exchange. I'll give you the best price, and we'll work out the best deal for you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.